Hey everyone, it's David Schmidt, and I wanted to take the opportunity to thank all of you for being here today as we talk about something that is so critically important to our business, which is our compensation plan. Now, of course, the main reason why we are all involved with LifeWave is to improve the quality of life for people all over the world. And we know that each and every day in our LifeWave community, people have more energy, better night's sleep, improved quality of life, sports performance effects, and many, many others. Uh, that's our mission, and that's why we do this. But we need to earn money and build a business in the process if we're going to help people. So it's critically important, as you all know, that we pay attention to something as important as the compensation plan. Now, LifeWave Corporate took a lot of time over a period of about 2 years researching, planning out, speaking with consultants, speaking with leaders about Comp Plan 2.0. And one of the promises that was made was that the compensation plan would make it easier for people getting started in the business to earn money more quickly. And as we watched the comp plan being released at the end of October last year, we saw starting in about January that this just wasn't happening the way that we had hoped it would. I became personally involved in speaking with leaders on our compensation plan task force in January so we could look to make adjustments to the compensation plan, and that's exactly what we did. We began to roll out adjustments in March, which did in fact result with an increase in pay immediately. And now I'm happy to say we're rolling out additional enhancements to the compensation plan to make it easier for people getting started in the business to earn money more quickly, as well as advance in rank much more quickly. So I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the leaders that were involved with this. I want to thank David Jumper, Steve Merritt, Andy Hosier, Chris Markowski, and Dr. Stacy Holweger on our compensation plan task force, who put in a huge amount of hours, time, and thought into providing their opinions, their experience in the industry, their guidance, their knowledge about compensation plans to help us refine Comp Plan 2.0 and make it bigger and better than ever before. I got a couple other notes here I want to take a look at, make sure I cover everything. Um, Another big thing about this on the comp plan enhancements is to make duplication as easy as possible. If the comp plan is too complicated, people getting started are going to have difficulty learning the plan and figuring out how are they going to go out and earn money. So part of this process is to simplify things, have people earning money more quickly, make it simple, make it duplicatable, and grow our business and improve the number of people that are staying in the business, improve that retention, and get people to grow and advance in rank. Of course, one of the benefits to this is a faster path to leadership. When people are advancing in rank, they see they have a much clearer and faster path to get to the top ranks, earn more money, and be in a leadership position. So that's another overarching goal of what it is that we want to do with these enhancements. And of course, better support for our new brand partners and for our existing brand partners and leaders. We want to make sure that our plan is competitive, and when people do get to the upper ranks, they can earn the kind of money that they're looking to earn with LifeWave. Of course, we know a lot of people that get into the business, the majority, just want to earn another $500 or $1,000 per month, and that's so totally fine. That's the majority of our industry. So we should be able to provide a plan that will do that. But of course, leaders like yourselves that are at the top ranks, you have much greater ambitions, and the plan needs to provide for your needs as well. So all of this will be taken into consideration as we add these new enhancements and we simplify the plan. So I think that's the majority of the things that I wanted to cover with all of you today. Again, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your belief in the company. We're with you. We hear you. We want to build the biggest and strongest company possible, and we want to do that together. This is collaboration. This is working together. So I'm very much looking forward to rolling out now these new enhancements and working with all of you personally on simplifying the plan and entering into the next phase of LifeWave with the comp plan. So thanks so much. May God bless you and your families, and looking forward to seeing you all in the months ahead. Thank you.
Hello, LifeWave. Janine Weber, your regional president for North America here. And I want to thank David for kicking off this recording to explain to you more about why we are making these Comp 2.0 refinements right now, and letting you know that we're going to continue to look in the little bit longer term at how we continue to simplify this plan to help more people be successful at LifeWave. We are confident that the changes that we're making effective today, June 8th, are going to help, especially people who are just starting out or who are working their way through the manager and director ranks. So you may have already read the email, you may have already looked at the chart, but I'm just going to quickly walk you through the refinements that we're making today. So for managers, first up, we are reducing the PV requirement from 110 down to 75. This will make the manager qualification more accessible and more achievable for more people. For our 3-star managers, we have removed the volume leg requirement, which means the potential to rank up to 3-star manager more quickly. Now, does that mean that you don't want to be sharing the business opportunity with people, enrolling more brand partners, and helping them get onboarded and share our incredible products with their friends and family? Of course, it doesn't mean that. You absolutely want to be doing that, because in order to continue to move up the plan, you are going to have volume legs in place. But also because hitting those QDV requirements is always going to be easier with a team working towards it than just doing it by yourself, right? So we certainly don't want you to think, oh, I don't need to enroll brand partners. I don't want to grow a team underneath me because I don't need to anymore. You still do. You still want to, right? Especially because this business opportunity is so incredible. Okay, let's talk about the director ranks. We have simplified the requirements to achieve 1, 2, and 3-star director. First of all, we've changed the volume leg requirements at each of those ranks from 2 legs to 1 leg. So for example, to become a 1-star director, now you just need 1 volume leg at 1,000 instead of 2. We've also removed the outside largest leg volume requirements, again, simplifying the requirements for our directors. And we have reduced the binary balancing requirement at 1-star director down to 500. The goal here, again, simplify those requirements, help create momentum, help get people helping people without having to worry about complexity of all those pieces coming into play. For all of our director, executive, and presidential leaders, we have adjusted the maximum volume rule. So let's talk about that next. As you know, in the existing Comp 2.0, you can have a maximum of 50% of your volume coming from your largest leg. Well, we've changed that to 65%. And the goal of that is to provide more flexibility for people while organizations are continuing to develop width. So you'll be able to have 65% coming from that strongest leg. So those are the big changes that we are making, the refinements that we're making effective today. Now, one thing that we need to talk about quickly is the back office. In order to get these refinements out the door quickly, we will have a couple of weeks before all of your back office reports and that paid rank tracker are updated. So in the meantime, you can still track volumes in the back office through your other reports, like the personally enrolled report. But you do need to know, as you're looking at the paid rank tracker, that it will be tracking to the former requirements as of yesterday and not the new requirements as of today. We'll have a note on there reminding people of that, guiding them back to the new chart that outlines the rank requirements. So that's going to be a little awkward for a couple of weeks, but as leaders, I know you know where to go to look, for your people that you can help in that personally enrolled report. So practical impacts of all of this, like I've said, we really want to help more people qualify for the manager ranks quicker, especially as they're getting started. We want more leaders to reach those director ranks without needing quite as much structure in place. We want to help make your coaching conversations a little easier. We want to help increase duplication for new brand partners in a more efficient way. And as leaders, I know you're going to dig into those reports. I think it's a great opportunity to re-engage people who were maybe close to qualifying or people who were feeling a little unsure of Comp 2.0. Create some new conversations, create some new excitement. You're going to have a lot of people that even with, you know, not very much activity can actually hit a new rank. So you're going to want to dig in there and, use these refinements as a conversation starter for both those people that are close and for your emerging leaders, even for your brand new people, and even for the people that you are talking to about the business opportunity right now. So I know you're going to want to focus on helping people build momentum and reducing the complexity of these requirements to hit rank is going to help with that. This is not about lowering standards, right? Of course, we want everybody sharing with as many people as possible and creating momentum. It's a clearer path to leadership. It's going to help people rank advance faster, take advantage of our Celebrating You recognition program faster, and really help people get that sense of success early on as they start to build. So we hope you agree that these refinements are a good step in the right direction. And now I'm going to actually pass you over to Dr. Stacy Holwiger, one of our Comp Plan Task Force members, to tell you why she's excited about these refinements. Thank you.
Hi, Dr. Stacy here. I am so excited to share information with you about LifeWave's new enhanced compensation plan. And I want to tell you why I am personally so excited. So, this is going to allow me and all of you to be able to help more people in advance. It's going to be able to help you help more people grow their business from day one. These qualification requirements can sometimes feel a little intimidating to new leaders, but what we have done has really simplified things. It's made it so much easier for people to promote in LifeWave from day one. And we know that simplicity creates duplication. And so when you're looking at these new requirements, seeing what it takes to be a 3-star manager, a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star director, knowing that it's going to be easier for you to be able to duplicate with your new brand partners you're bringing in. Duplication creates growth. And more leaders are going to be able to focus on sharing our products and helping people rather than worrying about complicated requirements. And while I do love LifeWave's compensation plan, creating these simplified requirements for our newer ranks has really made a big difference in being able to teach this plan to people so we can focus on how we share LifeWave's products versus focusing on so many steps. So we know this is going to be more obtainable for people to create more recognition moments. And I don't know about you, but people will do more for praise than they will for raise some days. But with this new enhancement in our compensation plan, we're going to create both, not only those recognition moments, but also those moments for increase in our earnings with LifeWave. So more recognition creates more confidence. And when you have a confident person on your team in your organization and you become more confident, we know that confidence is going to create growth. It's going to create that momentum in your business and helping more people do the exact same thing. Again, keeping it simple. So these changes are really creating an opportunity for you and an opportunity for the new brand partners that you're bringing into LifeWave. And so I want to encourage you, review your organization. If you've been in LifeWave a little while and maybe you haven't got to where you wanted to be yet, look in that back office, look at your organization, identify who is now closer than ever to their next rank and reach out to them. Give them a phone call, send them a text and say, hey, do you realize you're only this many BV away from promoting to the next level in LifeWave? And maybe yourself. You're very close to the next level. So make sure you're logging into your back office so you can see exactly what you need to rank up to that next level. And maybe jump up even a couple levels because, again, with these simplified requirements, we're going to be able to help people grow even faster than they ever have been able to. I believe we're going to see more people win. We're going to have more people advance and more people who are building lasting businesses. And especially at these newer ranks, the manager and the director ranks, we're going to see these promotions happening faster, which just means that we're going to help people help more people in LifeWave. And that's what it's all about, making a difference in your life, but making a difference in others people's lives as well. So join me in the excitement and the momentum of growing your LifeWave business even faster and better than before and bringing more people along on this journey. Thank you.